Here it is, the AMT Star Trek Enterprise Command Bridge from the classic series, and gotta have to say I'm pretty happy with how the whole thing turned out. We've got this model now has been mounted onto a half-inch thick wooden base all the way around and secured to it. It's very, very solid. I started going in and boxing in all the rear panels here with sheet styrene, make that a little bit more presentable and block some of the light that comes up from the back side of it. But basically all of the interior work is done here. We've got all of our paint detail done, got the figures painted pretty much as good as I can get them, and most of my seams covered up, and it's looking pretty good. So I thought I'd show you here how we've got it set up and everything. This actual panel here fits in perfect with this thing. It had a speaker grill and a perfect place to mount a couple switches, so I went ahead and made it part of the kit, and worked out pretty well. This button here is for our power. This turns all the lighting on and lights up our LED chaser, which we're using for the simulated effect of the Enterprise's view screen. Hope you can see that clearly. We've got our helm console lit up with the Modeler's brand LED tape. I basically used that everywhere on this entire kit. I didn't use any standard LEDs, which I thought I was going to. I was able to sneak some of them in here to get Kirk's command chair lit up, if you can see that. I did a little kind of work to try to get some of the detail into Kirk's chair there too. I built the little wooden armrest things, and they're not spot on, but they give it a little extra detail that the basic kit doesn't have. And we've got our panels lit up here, made a little more detail around the view screen. Maybe not totally screen accurate, but hey, it kind of looks like it fits in. And we've got a turbo lift over here. I think you can probably see on the back side here we got the dedication plaque and the red alert thing, and lots of good stuff going on here. Spock's station is not entirely accurate, as everyone knows. There is an aftermarket kit out there now that offers some of these pieces molded in resin, and you actually get the kind of more three-dimensional computer station that was mounted on top of the panel here that Spock used, and is I believe they have the actual little piece for the little scanner he uses. So all that stuff could be added later if you wanted to, but I just decided to go with the basic setup here. I thought the lights made up the difference for some of the other extra work that would have been needed to make this thing accurate. But all in all, very pleased with it. And it's running off of 9 volts. I've got one 9-volt power supply, 1700 milliamp power supply that's running everything. Seems to be not even sweating doing it. So the power consumption from these lights, these LEDs, is good. And like I said, everything that we've got, everything that we bought aftermarket for this kit, from the backlit screens from Outer Space Outfitters to the Modeler's brand LED tape, to now the, as I'll show you here in a second, the Sonic Effects sound chip for this thing. Just extremely pleased with it. All seamless. It all went together well. The Bakatronics flashing unit was a perfect application for this. And so again, everything's in there. And cost-wise, I'm at less than $150 for pretty much all the components that I put into this thing. So you can't beat that. And here we go. We're going to show the... I don't believe there's even been a review of this done, which kind of surprised me, that this sound chip, which is available... The only place I could find it was at Cult TV Man's location. I think it was Trek Builder 1701 gave me a tip on that, so appreciate that. And so anyway, here's what you get when you buy that sound chip. Alright, well, not a bad little mix of sounds. Most of the sounds sound like they would normally emanate from the bridge. Curiously, there's a communicator sound effect there at the beginning that doesn't really fit in, but the rest of it's great. I was kind of hoping that it would loop when it played back, but that's fine. This sound would get annoying after a while anyway. So, yeah, it all wired in perfect. I think it fits in great with the model, and again, couldn't be happier with the results. The shipping, everything was fast. Good, reliable people. Highly recommend any of these products we used in this build. And so anyway, I appreciate all the comments and the people who have followed along. We're very pleased with the results here, and that's it. The USS Enterprise Command Bridge from AMT, all built up with lights and sounds.